Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Listen, I did a video the other day and I spoke about how our bodies have all different inputs and ways that we input frequencies or data, how the government compromises those inputs, right? And they use them against us, whether it's what you see, what you eat, what you hear, all these things are compromised by the government. And I read one of the comments when somebody was speaking about when I was saying about the music. All right, I'm gonna go a step further. I'm finna show y'all Marilyn Manson, one of the biggest artists in the world, okay, how he speaks about what we call audio drugs, okay? And it's gonna blow your mind, especially if you have children. Because I tell y'all, every emotion has a frequency. And if they wanna harness in on depression, sadness, emptiness, whatever that frequency is, they can embed it in music. And as you listening to it, it amplifies that emotion in you or your children. So please pay close attention to this video. Yeah.
If you listen to it in headphones, it will affect your brain chemistry. There's actual bunch of people in America trying to protest this new. There's some different websites where you can download audio that creates the same chemical reaction in your brain as drugs. And the word that kids are going to get addicted to audio drugs.
Boom. I always say this, right? And Marilyn Manson, he's one of the biggest artists in the world, okay? If he know about this and you don't, just imagine the shit that you do not know about that you're engaging in. That's why I try to tell people. You think these people just running the world because it's just, no, bro. Silent weapons for quiet fucking wars, bro. I speak about this all the time. Because I'm trying to open your mind to see it's something more than what they're showing you. All right? Audio drugs. Go look it up for yourself. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to do you even better. I'm going to look it up for you. All right? Before we go any further, let me show you the definition of what audio drugs is that anybody can Google right now. Check this out. Now, you see it right here for yourself. You can Google it. All right? I'm going to let y'all read it. But pay attention to say audio drugs or digital drugs, okay? And you can read it. It says that it stimulates the neurological or physiological highs of recreational drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and LSD. Let's get back to the video. Bye, y'all. Like I said, every way you receive information in your body is compromised by the government. I speak about this all the time because I'm trying to uncalcify your thinking, right? They've compromised our palates, what we eat. This is why when you go to culinary art school across the board, a steak's supposed to taste like this. And you're supposed to use this for that. They're changing the way we consume and taste food so that they can implement these same tastes that's been compromised in these same restaurants. Excuse me, they own all the restaurants. If you go to any type of like mid, high-end restaurant, it's the same shit. You're gonna get steak, you're gonna get truffle fries or whatever. You're gonna get the same little mac and cheese. Why? Because they're trying to program you, condition you. See, people don't think about this shit, what I'm saying. People never thought about the fact that they have compromised and trained our palates. Not only that, they've trained your eyes. They've trained your ears. I just showed you that. So what I'm trying to explain to you is they have ancient technology you have no fucking idea exists. Remember, they trained this. These people have this knowledge. That's why I say if the Bible had any significant power to help us out of our current condition, we would have never been introduced to it, right? There's a lot of artifacts. There's a lot of information you will never be introduced to it. Why? Because it will help you out of your current situation. You got to start thanking people, bro. You got to go above the barrier, my nigga. Like, all this shit is just a setup. And it's crazy because since the day we was born, bro, they've been programming us. We didn't even know it. You understand when you watching TV, I've said the same thing. With your eyes, there's another input. When you're watching TV, you're basically in an alpha stage, and basically when you're in an alpha stage watching TV, a lot of subliminal shit can slip into your subconscious, and this creates your reality. You wouldn't know that this is a psychosis. You wouldn't know the difference from what's real and what's fake. Like I told you, your mind don't know what's real and what's fake. It's what you deem it to be, or what you've been taught what is real and what is fake. This is why belief is so infinite, right? And it's crazy that they do these things on levels that people don't comprehend, don't understand. It's just like when you in a theta stage as a child. The first 7 years is the most severe, because whatever you do in the first 7 years is going to depict what you're going to do 95% of the rest of your life. Being poor is a mind state. You could be taught poverty. It's a mind state, and you'll carry it out. That's why they say, give me the child for the first 7 years, I will reveal the man. This is what they're talking about. And this is when they attack children the most. When you see Pixar, how Pixar, which is a company that creates a lot of cartoons and, different things. Look at Pixar. Look at how these children be glued to these tablets. It's because of the color psychology. They know what color these children are attracted to. Sound, I just showed you what sound is. If they can harness in on depression, sadness, they can harness in on attention. Attention has a frequency. If they embed that frequency in cartoons, they can get the attention of a child. Give a child a iPad or a phone and put Pixar on there, or any of those embedded ass motherfucking cartoons on there. Them children gonna be just like this here. People eating food, they don't see that shit, they don't hear that shit, they don't see nothing, they glued. And this is why. They do us as adults the same way, okay? That's why I say, once you start breaking this whole matrix down, this shit started making so much sense. You start to realize how easy it is to control people. Very easy to control people, because every aspect of your life has been given to you. Like, we've been robbed. I told you this yesterday. I did my video. We've been robbed of our whole lives. You've been robbed. We was not put here to work for them, motherfucker. We wasn't put here to stunt on other people because of their social status, or because of their financial status, or because of how they look. You probably was born with a big booty and curves, and we wasn't put here for this shit at all. That's why I say, bro, once you really break this shit down, bro, this shit is crazy. It is crazy how these people have done us, and then continuing to do us. When you think about the food, bro, they got a recall on eggs. It's just crazy, bro. Your food ain't no good. Your education ain't no good. Music ain't no good. Remember now, when in Africa, when they played on the drums, just the frequency of the skin of the drum resonated with you. All right? We have a thing called biorhythm that they try to make like it ain't real. Go look up what biorhythm is. We're all thrown off rhythm. And this is through the circadian calendar. There's supposed to be 13 months in a year, not 12. 28 days a month. Some countries are like Ethiopia is 8 years behind. What we in 2026? Ethiopia is in what? 2018 right now? It's other countries in other times. That's why I say, bro, America is a shitstorm. America and the ones who so-called founded this motherfucker, these are some shitty people. And the crazy part, I say this all the time, you have white people that hold a high standard as if because they're white, they're shitting on you too. Open your eyes. That's why I double salute white folks who do understand the difference. And those who don't, you still understand the difference. You just don't want to come out and say, yeah, this is what's going on. Man, they shitting on you. And it's going to be even worse for white folks coming, from the top to the bottom. Once this shit totally aligns with artificial intelligence, you're going to see just how much they care about you. And you better understand now. That's all I'm saying. Because like I tell y'all all the time, ignorance is no excuse. Just because you're ignorant of something doesn't mean you're not gonna get the consequences of it. They want you to be ignorant. The fuck? That's why I say, man, there's so much shit going on in this world, man. Man, you have no clue, bro. You have no clue. And when you think about all this shit, it's just why? Why do these people want to feed us audio drugs? Why do they want to control us so bad? Why do they want to be the first ones to, because all these nations are rushing to be the first one to AI so that they control everything, not knowing. And I'm telling you what's going to happen. AI is going to turn on us. You see it in all the movies. You see it as it's, like, you see it, bro. I'm telling you. AI going to turn on us. It's actually doing it now. AI is hiring humans. But when you mix greed and satanic together, it's a recipe for disaster. How could a group of men could be that careless of humanity? Why I say they haven't even invented words to describe these despicable, dirty, demonic motherfuckers, man. And every day in some shape, form, or fashion, the way they've created this framework of what we call life, we contribute to our own demise and don't even know it. Anyway, put your comments on the bottom of this video. Say how you feel. Go look up, and like what I just showed you, what audio drugs is. And like I say, man, if you don't know nothing about some of the stuff I tell you about, or you may run across from somebody else, just have an open mind. You can learn from a dummy, what we consider a dummy, which I don't consider a person to be a dummy, right? But you can learn from a person that may not look as clean as you, maybe on the streets or something, or whatever the case may be. But you can learn from everybody. You just have to be open-minded. Because when you're closed in, nothing could get in, nothing could get out. All right? Well, listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all, man. Put your comments on the bottom of this video, your links, whatever the case may be. And yeah, man, it is real. And just be weary of what you listen to. Okay, whether it's a movie, music, whatever. Just know that. All right? Like I say, man, I love y'all, man. But I gotta tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. All right? I'll get with y'all on the next video. Peace.